What's up, guys? War here. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you how to craft, or not craft, but how to get an endless supply of chaos armor. This is by far the best way to farm up currency for getting chaos armor. Big shout out to Rob in the community. We were testing a whole bunch of stuff and trying to get this figured out. This is by far the best way. So I'm going to show you piece by piece, but the main thing is here, you do need to have your calendar completely maxed. I don't, but I am going to show you exactly how it works. So the first thing that you're going to need to do is go over and get some Nightmare Dungeon sigils that have the Chaos Rifts on them. So I'm going to go ahead and pop this one. You're going to be able to get upwards of like 2,000 to 3,000 of the Infernal Warp. And we're going to be converting the Infernal Warp into the scrolls. That way we can farm up a reputation. So the main thing in here is what you want to do is you want to go through and you want to find the chaos rifts that are in here. You want to try to avoid killing all the monsters because we need to kill a bunch of monsters with this power. So we're going to be looking for a power that says each monster that gets hit will give us Infernal Warp. So the main thing that we need to do here is find chaos warps, or the chaos rifts in here. No luck there, but you want to find these in order to get a bunch of Infernal Warp. So you're kind of going through here and just trying to find these. Man, no rifts in here at all. Chaos rifts have opened in this place. None. Now this strategy is pretty self-sustainable, which I'll talk about in just a second. My ball lightning, we're just kind of flying right now. I guess I need to go to the next area. There we go. We found a chaos rift. So you want to pop this and you want to get a power that says all the monsters that you hit give you infernal. Oh, there it is right there. So enemies drop seasonal currency when hit. So now you just want to farm as many monsters as possible. You just want to hit as many things as possible. Now, with this strategy, keep in mind that you can get it multiple times, and you want to make sure that when it ends, that you're paying attention to the drop, because it drops right at the end behind you. Okay, so it's kind of weird in that aspect of how it drops. So just keep that in mind. You don't want to lose out on all that currency. So it looks like we got it again, or that's lightning. So see, we got a bunch. We got 382 from right there. Bunch of Infernal Warp. It's still going, or that's the essences. But yeah, you can find these in Chaos Nightmare Dungeons. You can get a bunch as long as you're hitting enemies. And see, we can check to see if we got it again. Enemies drop seasonal currency, so we got it again, guys. So you just want to kind of just run through and hit as many enemies as possible. You can always come back to pick up all the rift later. We want to make sure that we can get it. And we're just going to blast through and hit. So see, we got about 10 seconds left. I want to hit as many enemies as I can. The thing is almost done. And you'll see it's 5 seconds. It lasts for a good long time. Now it's going to drop and spawn a bunch of Infernal Warp around me. See, there goes 1,300 right there. And this is going to be the best way to farm this stuff. Now, what I do know is that you cannot stack the Infernal Warp power. So when you do have it, leave the rifts alone, because then you could possibly get it again when you finish a rift. So boom, that's just lightning orbits around me. And we got one more Blood Boil and another Infernal Horde's Compass. Fantastic. So the Blood Boils are almost done. Don't forget, you can pick up all the extra Infernal Warp that you left behind, which is great. This is just a live showcase, guys, just to show you. It's such a great way to not only speed through your calendar, but farm chaos items. This is by far going to be the best way instead of doing Bartuck in the Infernal Hordes. That takes way too long. This is way more sustainable and way faster. You definitely want to have a very, very fast build for this to really have a huge benefit. So then when you're finished, you're just going to start up another one. So see here, we got Chaos Rifts again. And I'll talk about how to sustain this. The best way to sustain this is you need to get your points in your seasonal blessings. And you need to have Urn of Chaos Nightmares. This is a chance to drop additional Nightmare Dungeon sigils from Helltide chests, guaranteed to have Chaos Affix. So if you want to go into the Helltides, that's a really good way to get them. This is a great way to have sustain. Otherwise, you can always come over to the occultist and you can craft them. You can come craft nightmare dungeon sigils. Very, very easy to craft. And that's the best way to sustain, guys, is to do either one of those. Now, what I want to showcase here now is you see we got a crap ton of Infernal Warp. I got 4,400 now. I gained like almost 3,000 there. So we're going to go back down to Yelena. Now, you have to complete your calendar, okay? I don't have my calendar completed, but I am going to complete it really quick. So you come up here to the calendar. You can see that I need 62,000. So when you talk to her, you get a scroll. You go buy a scroll. Now, each one of these scrolls is going to give you 6,000 towards this reputation. So basically, you just want to buy a bunch of these, get a bunch of scrolls. Then you want to open them all, right? Like we're at 56 of 62. So we get one more. Boom, we completed the next, or no, we're just short. We completed the next section. Boom. Now this cache isn't going to give me one. This is just the resources here. But you want to do this when you have this filled, because when you fill up this bar, you have the unlimited amount of caches that you can get. And when you're at that point, each cache is guaranteed to give you chaos armor. Every single time, this is the best way to farm. So if you are looking for a piece, oops, nope, buy those back. Sorry. We're going to spend the rest of my, oops, where's this at? We're going to spend the rest of my stuff here and just kind of pop through here and open all these and see, like, we're already almost to 65,000. Now I'm out. Boom, boom. I think I got my next one, and then we'll get on to the last one here, which is fantastic. We open up the memory. We get a bunch of gold and stuff, which is fantastic. So there we go, guys. Now we have no Infernal Warp, but we got to get to 67,000. So we're going to do this again and come back. All right. So then once you guys have a maximum, you fill this up. You're going to click this Great Old Infernal Cache. Click. And then you'll pop it. Boom. And bang. There we go. Chaos chest piece. It'll give you chaos armor every single time. It'll be random, of course, with the gear slot as well as the power, but this is going to be the fastest way to farm out what you guys can have. Again, we ended up having, I got a couple here. Again, you're going to buy the scrolls, and then you're just going to come in here. You're going to pop these scrolls at 6,000 each to fill this up. It is 110 every single thousand, or every single time, from what I understand, once you fill this up. So it's infinite. This is going to be the best way to do this, guys. So yeah, like the video, comment down below. Big shout out to Rob and them and the community over there for helping figure this out. But this is the best way, considering that these items are not tradable. So go farm Chaos Nightmare Dungeons. Super easy to do. All right, guys, like the video, comment down below. And as always, stay gaming. See you guys in the next one. Peace.